Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. It's a sunny day today. We're looking out the window. Okay, so apparently you all have a plan. So we're just here to go along with your plan, whatever that is. You tell us what you want us to talk about, and we're going to talk about it. Veronica says that we're going to be talking about Eloheim Essentials and discussing core concepts and bringing them up to date a little bit as is applicable, which sounds really cool to us. So which one should we talk about first?
The first one is making I statements.
Oh, yes, I statements. Isn't that great? Veronica was watching a show. She likes this show called Deadliest Catch. It's about the crab fishermen in the Bering Sea in Alaska. And they were the perfect examples of the you statements the other day. Because this would be a crab fisherman speaking about something difficult, like being part of a ship sinking, right? And he'd say something like, you know, you just realized that the time has come and you might be dying and you're definitely going in the water and you don't know what's going to happen next and it's dark and the seas are, right? And in that instance, there's a sort of a justification or a reason for making a you statement rather than an I statement, because that person may be distancing themselves emotionally from the impact of what this horrific experience of going into the freezing cold waters and having no idea if you're going to live through it is. However, in general life, and even in that situation, if he had been able to say, I knew the boat was going down, I knew I was going into the water, I knew I might not live, I was frightened, compared to, you know the boat's going down, and you know you're frightened, and you know the water's cold. It changes the energetic dynamic very, very, very distinctly. And in general conversation, as days play out and as your conversations with others happen, we have found this to be one of the most powerful changes you can easily make in your life. This is why it's a great Eloheim Essential, because you can do it today. You can start today, and it can make a huge impact on how conscious you're living. Because in this moment, if something's happening and you're talking about your experience of it, say I. Because then you're actually connecting it to your experience. It's not some you version of you over here. It's the I version. I feel frightened. I feel confused. I feel happy. I feel interested. When I go to the store, I enjoy looking at the ridiculous magazines in line. Even though I know that people sometimes think they're stupid, I think they're funny. Instead of, you know, when you go to the store and you see those magazines and you think, somebody might judge me, but you know they're funny, so you look at them. One of the things that really, once Veronica started to really absorb this tool, is someone would say, you know, when you go to the store and you pick up your dog food. She'd say, I don't have a dog. No, you know, when I pick up my dog food, okay. And then you say that to a few people and they will catch on, like, oh, catching on to the idea that you're referring to yourself in the third person in a way. And it's a way to distance yourself from the experience. And, you know, we're all about focusing on what is in your lap and actually addressing what you're experiencing in this moment so that you can have a conscious, that means you're aware of it, and transforming relationship to it. Rather than just repeating habitually the same patterns over and over again, you're allowing yourself to actually find out what's going on and change the parts of it that you don't care to continue doing. And making I statements is a huge first step. Now, the fun thing to do is pay attention when you watch a show or talk to people or see a movie, how frequently people, characters, will mean I and they'll say you or we. It's fascinating. And it can be a little bit like, you know, fingernails on the chalkboard energetically once you get sensitive to it. It's like, could you please just say I? That's what Veronica does. If they don't start saying I'm going to have to stop watching this movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.